Hello, and thanks for tuning in. I'm Larry Tritel, and welcome to Larry's Music Stories. This is the story of a much-loved song by Cat Stevens that a lot of people find spiritually uplifting, Katmandu. It was written by Stevens, and it was released in 1970 on the album Mona Bone Jackin'. Stevens' prior albums were more pop-oriented until he became ill with tuberculosis. He wrote this song during the year that he was recovering from his illness. Katmandu is the capital of Nepal, and many folks have gone there to try and find enlightenment. This song was produced by Paul Samuel Smith. He used to be the bass player in the Yardbirds. And he also previously worked with the band Genesis, and he's the one who invited a 19-year-old Peter Gabriel to come in and add flute to this song. Samuel Smith tells this story. Peter came into the studio very young and very nervous. He almost couldn't play the flute because his lip was shaking and his hand was shaking. I had to go out and tell him, "Don't worry, it'll be all right." And Peter Gabriel said about the recording session, "I was so nervous I thought, wow." And they recorded my breaths while I was nervously preparing for my little line, and they made it into a joke track, and they all laughed at it afterwards when I'd gone. And Cat Stevens had this to say, "Peter was timid. I hardly noticed him in the studio. He did these lovely flute parts on Katmandu. That was it. And the next time I saw him, he had a whole different persona." How great is that? I hope you enjoyed this story. Till next time, remember what the great Ian Anderson said. Life's a long song, but the tune ends too soon for us all.